atmosphere.
Yeah, fantastic, isn't it? It's what it's all about. It's what they've worked for all season. 46 games to get to this point. Big 90 minutes lies ahead, halfway, the goal advantage. And the boys get the job done.
Let's quickly go through the teams, Danny. We'll start, of course, with Sunderland, and if we have time, we'll look at Coventry City. The Sunderland side, unchanged from Friday night, Danny.
Unchanged, yeah. Am I surprised? Not really. Again, as we said earlier, if everybody's fit and feels good enough to go, they won't want to give up a shirt on a big night like this. But yeah, it sticks with that. We think it'll be, again, same formation, 4-4-2. Those two strikers out there again, goal apiece on Friday night. As he said earlier on, Romain Mungall joining them on the bench as well. Good options across the bench. But hopefully those boys, given the shirts this evening, can go out there and get the job done.
Let's have a quick look at Coventry City if we can. They've made one change, Danny.
Yeah, one change, top end of the pitch. Mason Clark coming in. Thomas Asante dropping down to the bench, and we're not sure whether Mason Clark will go through the middle or Haji Wright will take up that place. We go back to the game where they beat us 3-0 down at their place. Haji Wright with a hat-trick. Starting through the middle, Mason Clark off the left. So we'll have to wait and see once we get underway, yeah, but just the one change for Frank Lampard this evening.
OK then, as the Tifo goes down and everyone focuses on this game. There's a lot to remove from the pitch. There's all the pyro. Sky, the broadcaster, are getting all their things off the pitch as well. Listen to this. Well, there's going to be a change of sides, change of ends, and the Sunderland lads will get a good reception as they head off to defend the Roker end first half, Danny.
Yeah, I'm guessing obviously Coventry have won the toss there. Ben Sheaf switching us round. Guessing he wants to shoot towards those Coventry fans in the second half, but yeah, as we all know, listen, it doesn't matter from my point of view as a former player. You've got to go both ways over the course of 45 minutes, haven't you? So get on with it. But yeah, listen, there's enough from a Sunderland point of view in this stadium tonight that hopefully we can get over the line, but start bright this evening, look after the ball, try and take the sting out of Coventry early on. You'd expect them to be out the blocks and come at us and try and quieten the crowd down. And when we get the opportunities, like we did on Friday night, limited it as we were in terms of opportunities, but we put the ball in the back of the net.
Amazing atmosphere. It's right up there with the commentaries we've done in those big games. A couple of those, Danny, have been semi-final playoff games.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and obviously down at Wembley as well, the noise inside Wembley and that League One playoff final was unbelievable, pitch side, and same again this evening here at Stadium of Light.
We're underway in the biggest game of Sunderland's season. Dan Ballard was a colossus on Friday night. Sakamoto gets the ball, shoving the back from Enzo Lefebvre.
Yeah, and a big shift from Enzo as well on Friday, helping out Dennis. Patrick similar on the far side, and it's going to be the same this evening, especially when you're in that 4-4-2. Generally, you give up a body in the middle of the pitch. You need your wingers, they need to be willing to help back and track back, and Dennis will need Enzo helping him out in our defensive third this evening at times.
Matt Grimes prepares to take this set piece for Coventry City. Big header from Dan Ballard, offside flag.
Yeah, that's his first one of the evening. It won't be his last, Dan Ballard. As we said on Friday, it meant, wasn't he, getting back into the starting lineup time and time again. Balls coming into the box, he was getting on the end of them.
What do the lads need to do now, Danny, when they get possession?
It's hard, isn't it? Because you want to feed off the atmosphere in the stadium, try and keep the ball, as we said this time on Friday night. I think Coventry were 2 or 3 corners in, weren't they? They started really well, balls coming into our box. We looked a little bit edgy back there, sort of rode it out and then had a little bit of control in the game.
Yeah, Coventry know all about our strike force. after what happened the other evening.
Well, it was interesting on Friday. We didn't look to play out from the back either. You know, Anthony Patson, he put the ball down direct, you know, similar to what Sheffield United have done, especially in the first leg, watching that game at Bristol City, 4-4-2. And obviously Kiefer Moore, 6'5", 6'6", you've got to use him. And then if we are going to go that way again this evening, we're going to need those two at the top end of the pitch to back in and make it difficult for the centre-backs. Don't let them bring it down free and regain possession too easy.
Big game ahead of us here. Only a couple of minutes in.
Yeah, just have a look. It is Hadji right through the middle. Makes him caught, you see, far side of the pitch.
Mistake there from the Coventry players. Can you see any change in the way Coventry is set up, apart from that obvious one?
Yeah, just that one, isn't it, really? Yeah, they'll stick with it. What was the sort of 4-2-3-1? Radoni as well. It generally starts in there, but he kept dropping out to this right-hand side on Friday night to try and get on the ball. And obviously he's a threat when he gets in the box, as we've seen here at the Stadium of Light in the league game, and obviously on Friday night with his 10th goal of the season as well.
Out from Ben Wilson. Retains his spotting goal. And this is Mason Clark. There from Mason Clark, big challenge. Trey Hume knows all about the atmosphere in this game, this kind of game, and he made a big challenge.
Yeah, it's his first
Sets
one,
a
isn't
tone.
it? Yeah, just shy of 3 minutes on the clock with his first sliding tackle.
Dan Ballard with the header, just gets away from Dan Neil, but he does get there. Goes to the opposition captain, Ben Sheaf. Dispossessed, now Sunderland, can they break? Dan Neil looks for options, goes inside for Wilson Isidore. This is Patrick Roberts, ghosting inside. Just shows a little bit too much to the sky blue shirts.
Yeah, I think we could have moved the ball a bit quicker there, with too many touches on it once we managed to steal it off Ben Sheaf.
The big challenge on the far side. Ben Sheaf feels he was fouled by Trey Hume. The referee tonight is Andrew Madley, brother of Bobby.
Yeah.
Assistants Nick Hopton and Craig Taylor. The fourth is Tony Harrington. So we've got Premier League officials for a game which could see a side in the Premier League next season. Big jump from Job. Big challenge at the end of the game on Friday night from him. Biggest game he's probably ever played in this.
Yeah, well, he's ticking the games off, isn't he? But as I say, it will be his biggest. But I don't think it'll faze him. You know, the type of character he is. Said early on, it's mature beyond his years, really, isn't he? Was he 20 now? 19 still, yeah.
Lance Mayenda turned 20.
Birthday the other day, wasn't it? Yeah.
Hume.
There we go.
Looking to put the ball through the middle.
Almost.
Bobby Thomas had to stop
it.
it.
Well, Thomas there, he knows. Isidore's on his shoulder, he's got to deal with it.
Tell you what, if Sunderland scored tonight, I think you'd be able to hear it from Wembley. It's charged in here, isn't it, Danny?
Yeah. Just waiting for something, aren't they? These Sunderland fans.
It's been a lovely day on Weir side. The sun's been shining all day. Has been the last couple of days. As Job brings in Luke Nyan. Nyan with the cross. Again, it is defended well, but it's not what he intended, I don't think. Ball straight back in play. Job. Works it for Dan Neil. Dan Ballard an option to the right, so is Trey Hume. In from Trey Hume. Where's it going to fall? It's on the feet!
Oh, yeah. Fanny back just slips at the far post there, and as it pops up, he's got to wait for it to drop there. Enzo Lefay, and it's on his weaker left foot. Again, Trey Hume bends another decent ball in. It's a 3v3 in the middle. And they don't really deal with it. Coventry again. See there, he slips, Hanivac. And then just see there, just gets up and off his chest. He has to wait for it then to come down, slices across it. But you know what, Sunderland have probably had more possession in the first 5 minutes than they did in the first 45 on Friday night.
Well, interesting. Dan Ballard again with the header over the top of Hadji Wright. Again, big challenges going in the far side. Sunderland come out with it. Liza Mayenda trying to work it for Wilson Isidore.
Yeah, do you know what, they've got a high back line again there, Coventry, and them two centre-backs will be a bit edgy as to go and squeeze up, because they know that the front two have got pace in behind.
Grimes will drop deep as well to help out where he can. And that's who's on the ball right now.
Yeah, well, this is what we've seen on Friday night, wasn't it? Generally, these areas where Grimes does drop between the centre-backs to get on it. Coventry edge their way forward.
Sunderland force a mistake, but it might come back out. It does, and Bobby Thomas keeps it moving. Stop, though. Now Grimes takes it down. Hits it off Enzo Lafayette. Sunderland's fans cheering every single thing at the top of their lungs. Oh, there's a special atmosphere in here tonight. Long ball out wide, doesn't make it. Dan Neil takes it on. Ben Schiefer's there. Trey Hume's there again. This time the referee does give a free kick. Although play has been
on, yeah, got the ball coming.
Played advantage. Grimes. Wilson Isidore steals it. Money back. Goes back to Matt Grimes. Booze again while Coventry in possession. Grimes looks to lift one over the top. Yeah. Anthony Patterson will have that all day.
Yeah, just see Mason Clark coming off that left flank there. Grimes trying to drop it into his path, too much on it.
Trey Hume trying to feed it into Patrick Roberts, but I'm not sure if Patrick was wanting it there.
Yeah, it's a tight ball again for me there. Just to bend the ball into the channel. Meanders on the shoulder of the Kitchen, left centre back. Just drop it in the channel there, get running back towards their own goal.
Sunderland fans want Sunderland to press the question, and Coventry...
Yeah, that's 2 or 3 they forced early on, isn't it? Coventry,
yeah.
See Grimes there, Kitchen on that occasion. I think Thomas had one earlier as well.
Verdoni just putting a little bit of pressure on Anthony Patterson there, the goal scorer on Friday night for Coventry City.
That's the one though. Yeah, I'd say Meanders just gives him the thumbs up there, Dan Barlow. Just leave it between the 18-yard box and the touchline there. So get after that.
Matt Grimes. Sunderland sitting in for now. To Silva. From Clark. Goes back to Kitching. Now De Silva. To Verdoni. Verdoni. It's an Efron Clark. Puts one in here. Hadji Wright jumps, so does Luke O'Nien.
Yeah, does well there, Luke. Gets up well. There's a couple of players either side of him. Goes to meet it. But they build up well there, Coventry, down that left-hand side. Yeah, Frank Lampard won't be a stranger to the atmosphere in here. They've played in here many a times when they...
You played against him?
Yeah, I would have played against him a couple of times in here.
Former West Ham, Chelsea and Man City player, of course. It's also
Swansea as well.
In Swansea, yeah.
Yeah.
Managed Derby, Chelsea and Everton. He's been here since the 20th of November with, well, the assistants flagging there. Those two continue it, though. I don't think they can hear it. That just gives you an example of how loud it is.
Carrying on down the tunnel there.
Danny, you nearly lost your lucky pen there if it wasn't for a supporter giving you a back.
Thank you very much, yeah. Yeah, see it back here now. Yeah, it just gets tight loop, doesn't it? Skips on there. They've got a piece of each other. Whistle's gone about 5 minutes ago there. They carry on, the pair of them.
And everyone draws a breath for the first time, maybe. As Patterson prepares to dispatch one. Hume wants it on. The bounce might take it through for Wilson Isidore. And Wilson Isidore goes down!
Let's give it the other way. For the dive. Kitchen has a word with him as well. But love and bump him off it.
Yellow card for Wilson Isidore.
Yeah, you know what? He's not argued it, has he? He's looking for it there, Wilson. Just drops to his... Just see it there, they don't deal with it again, and it just gets away from him. Yeah, it's a dive. Let's have a look there. Vanivak does well, he gets in on the cover as well, and then Wilson sees him and doesn't think he's getting on the end of it, tries to buy a free kick.
Oh, here is Eliza Mayenda. He's riding the challenge on the far side. Just got surrounded, didn't he, Danny?
Do you know what? Yeah, he's kicked in. It is that he leaves on the floor then. He's at one-on-one with Matt Grimes there. I'm thinking, run him, knock it past him, back yourself. He just slows him up.
Again, Coventry trying to go along. Dan Ballard eats that up, sends it back. Now Dan Neil. Loose one in the middle. Ballard strong. And Joe brings it away. Dennis Serkin. Away by Luke O'Nien, he's played it in the path of F1 Mason Clark. Everyone's a bit nervy inside here. Eliza Mayenda takes it brilliantly, goes down, wins a free kick.
Yeah, a couple of loose passes in there. It's Frantic, isn't it? And then drops to the feet of Eliza Mayenda, brings it down really well. Wins his side a free kick.
And we're on here as Wilson Isidore takes it early.
Yeah, it's good tempo to the game. It's an open game, isn't it?
Oh. Everyone's singing.
Only 18 minutes or so to go, Frankie.
Yeah. Here he is again. Mayenda might break for Patrick Roberts. Cleared by F1 Mason Clark. O'Nien picks it up with a bit of intensity. Goes over the halfway line. Looking for movement ahead of him. Serkin goes inside. Showed too much to Sakamoto. He hasn't really got in the game yet, Dennis Serkin.
No, not sure what he chopped inside there. There's a lot of space in front of him as Luke punches it out to him there. Just take it down the line.
Here's Ben Wilson. Sunderland quite happy to sit off at the moment and say, try another big diag. Trey Hume will watch that.
Yeah, you're happy with that. You know, let them force it. 3 or 4 times they have. They were patient on Friday night with the build-up Coventry, but tonight they're a little bit too keen, a bit eager to offload it.
Dan Neil, Enzo Lafayette. Serkin looking to try.
Well, that's not a bad ball. You've got 2 centre forwards there. They've got to be willing to run the channel. It's this side of the pitch. We've had 3 or 4 passes. One of those strikers have got to be getting down the channel for him.
Now he's Job. Dan Ballard. Job. Luke O'Nien. Dennis Serkin. Sunderland again plays forward. Dan Neil. Vanivak. Close. No foul, says the referee. Enzo felt he was fouled there. Was that a foul?
No, not for me. No, he turned it, tried a little fancy turn in, he got caught on the ball. But again, as Dennis receives it there, that's twice in the space of 5 minutes. He's taken his first touch into the body. He's got acres in front of him. Use your pace, knock it down the line, and put a ball in the box.
Sakamoto's looking to do that for Coventry City. Did so many times in that first half on Friday evening down at the CBS. Sunderland have become wise to that. This is Jack Radoni. I haven't said his name much. Is that
no, just see him again now. He likes to pull out, doesn't he, Radoni? So this right hand side to try and get involved in the game, and he's not seen too much of the ball early on.
Again, the Sunderland fans trying to lift their side. Vanivak. cut out by Job. Now Dan Neil, back to Job. Job trying to feed it through. It's the right idea. Try and trigger a counter. The Coventry have it back. Mason Clark from distance!
Oh, good hands.
Got a hold of that.
Yeah, to be fair, chops inside, doesn't it? I mean, he's a distance out, but he catches it quite flush. Generally, you'd say it's a comfortable one for Anthony Patterson. A couple of players bearing down on him there.
So on the far side, as the Coventry subs come out for the first time beneath us.
Yeah, looks to be the ball for Anthony Patterson tonight, again on Friday. See Trey was sat in on that line of the back four tonight. He's pushing high there, looks like the outlet, rather than kicking onto the two centre forwards. To try and hit Trey on that touchline.
Ballard. Loose one, goes to Jack Redoni. Sunderland sit in again. Left from Mason Clark. Looking for Redoni. Ballard had to get there, but had it already gone over. But Ballard's clipping it hard.
Yeah, get the corner down below us there.
First corner of the evening.
I think it's one of them, Dan Ballard. He almost wants to try and see it out, but it maybe isn't going to get there. Jack Redoni, does he get there on his left foot? Probably. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think it's the right decision.
Taking no chances.
No, rightly so as well. Let's have a look at the box there. Sakamoto and De Silva free.
It's a busy 6-yard box. It's drilled in, front post, out by Dan Neil. Sunderland still sit in though. Grimes, left-footed and loopy. Taken by Redoni. Dennis Serkin's with him. Dennis Serkin sees it out.
Very good from Dennis, gets tight, doesn't he? Doesn't allow Redoni to turn there and deliver into the box. Almost cheered in here like it was a goal. It's been a good 20 minutes. See Coventry trying to get into the game last 5 minutes or so. Sunderland had a good bit of the ball this evening. Just that one real effort, wasn't it? Mason Clark warming the gloves of Anthony Patterson.
Oh, he had to get there as well, did Thomas. Now Job gets there. Job, little tug in the back as he pulls away from Ben Sheaf, and then Sheaf closes him down. 1-9. Tries to stick to the plan, getting it forward. It's gone out of play. Kitching. Now Grimes. As Coventry continue to share the possession here. Like you said, Danny, Sunderland have had more than that first half.
Yeah, certainly have.
Coventry throw.
Foul throw. And then the linesman doesn't give it, it was 5 yards away. Andy Madley does, and then the linesman starts waving his flag after. A little bit rushed from Sakamoto.
Mistakes.
Sunday morning under 10s.
Yeah, well, you would never do that, Danny. Dennis Serkin will take this throw in. Job lets it run across his body. Looking for Trey Hume. Trey Hume moves it on to Patrick Roberts. Hume's gone on the underlap. Eliza Mayenda. Eliza Mayenda! It's Eliza Mayenda!
Oh!
He just kept going.
That's what he can do.
Sunderland come again. Dan Neil looking for Wilson. Is it all?
Oh, almost. One or two asking for a penalty. The Jobs.
Well, the goalkeeper went in on Wilson Isidore there.
Let's have a look. See it on the
Watch
follow-up.
this. Watch Ben Wilson.
Yeah, well, he had a little bit before when he got both
The
kicks
goalkeeper
in
went in on Wilson Isidore.
See about something. We haven't got VAR involved this evening, have we? Of
We'll
course,
see it back in a moment. I think Ben Wilson went in on Wilson Isidore after the ball had played.
It's a lovely ball, and Dan Neil, isn't it? Just bends the ball in behind there. Looks like he was going to be favourite to get there, Wilson Isidore. Coming together, I think, with him and Thomas. Let's have a look now. See it there, now he's off the back of Van Evac. Let's have a look there. And then...
Yeah, he just sits
Not sure
on
what
him.
he's doing there, yeah. Leaves a little bit of a knee on him as well, doesn't he? A little bit naughty, knows what he's doing.
Just got a ticking off off the referee. Just kind of sits on him. What about that for a run though? Eliza Mayenda.
Yeah, well, blistering, isn't he? Picks it up there, I think goes past Grimes. And then gets the run on Kitchen. Lovely strike with his right foot as well. Good save from the keeper. Sunderland's first real opportunity on target.
Job competes. Ben Sheaf gets the contact. Dan Ballard gets there. Oh, Job's caught late. And now ends on a fierce caught late, and the place continues boiling over a bit. This.
Well, bodies everywhere. Yeah, the first one's on Job, isn't it? As I say, he allows play to go on. As Enzo Lafayette keeps hold of possession, then he's caught. And then Ben Sheaf's picking up the yellow card. It's getting a little bit fiery out there.
What else is going to happen here? So Matt Grimes is talking to him. Ben Sheaf.
Yeah,
Was definitely showing a yellow
looked a little
card.
bit bemused by it. Let's have a look back on the replay now. So yeah, the first one there, Dan Ballard wins the ball into Joe. Just a little bit late. That one there,
Yeah, late
slides in on Enzo.
Yeah, that's nothing in that one.
Yeah.
Probably the right decision. Captain Ben Sheaf has a yellow. Have you noticed there, Danny?
Isidore makes his way back on as well.
Oh yeah. Frank Lampard comes out of his technical area. Only played 24 minutes. I feel like I've been here hours. He's Job. Looking for the return ball. Coventry players touch that. So De Silva will have to try and deal with it. They almost got themselves in a pickle there. Dan Ballard competing with Haji Wright. Throwing on the far side of Coventry City.
It's a great tempo to the game, isn't it? Sunderland are out getting after Coventry there, not allowing them to sit on it in their own half.
It's a great game. It's a privilege to be here broadcasting on SAFC Live, as we have done over the last several seasons. Myself and Danny Collins broadcasting around the world. Let us know where you're watching this game from this evening. Get in touch, use the hashtag AskDanny. Tell us where you're watching. I've had people get in touch with me this week from Japan, from North America, from South America, from the Far East, and from Australia as well. Huge club, Sunderland AFC. Is this their time? Matt Grimes. Sakamoto. Running back, charge down.
Yeah.
Sunderland get the throw.
Yeah. To be fair, that's 2 or 3 Enzo's made, hasn't he? Helped him back there.
Yeah. He's been given a brief.
Yeah, he has. Well, at times he's done well again on Friday
In the
night.
second half in particular, in that role, he had to double up, didn't he? Because Sakamoto was having so many opportunities.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Well, it was sort of this time in the first half at Coventry on Friday night, where he come into the game, he was quiet first 15, 20 minutes, and then kept getting the ball chopping inside onto his favoured left foot, put balls in the box.
Amad Diallo is watching on. Got a European Cup final soon.
Yeah, come back at the right time, hasn't he, for United?
Roberts. Oh, what a ball that is! Trey Hume takes it on. Sunderland had men over there as well.
Oh, yeah. Centre-back actually does well. He makes a decision there. Kitchen comes out of his slot and gets the block.
Well, the pass from Patrick Roberts there.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Here's Roberts inside the area. Isidore, can he get a shot away? Just gets caught under his feet a bit. Ballard comes through. Coventry want to take it early and they have. Danger for Sunderland. And from Mason Clark. Runs into Trey Hume. Sunderland fans don't feel that was a foul. Was just a bit too keen to get the ball there. Dan Ballard.
Yeah, no, listen, I don't mind it if you're going to go in with him. You know, he's dropping in there, Hadji Wright, and touch wood, he hasn't had too much joy at the top end of the pitch so far, as he's looking to get involved in the game, and he drops in. And Dan Ballard is big and aggressive, and that's why Regis has brought him back in.
Well, this will be Van Ivak with a chance of a long throw. Of course, Sunderland, a lot's been made of Sunderland moving the perimeter boards in the last 24 hours to stop this. It looks like he can still dispatch one. It's not nearly as deep, is it, Danny?
Again.
Well, they have it still. Sheath hits Luke Ryan. Break on. Wilson Isidore can't get past Sheath. An almost moment for Sunderland.
We've had 2 or 3 of those so far, haven't we? We've not made the most of them. Counter-attacks.
De Silva. From Mason Clark. De Silva gets the cross in. Dan Ballard's there. Puts it behind for the corner.
Yeah, just has a heavy touch there, Wilson. It gets away from him, doesn't he? Loses possession. 3 or 4 red and white striped shirts looking to get forward on the counter.
Matt Grimes goes over to take the corner. Given a nice welcome in that corner from the Sunderland fans, no doubt. Coventry just not as populating the...
Yeah, what they do, I mean, Sunderland bringing everyone back, they've got to keep an eye on the edge of the box, those balls coming out. They had a couple of efforts on Friday night.
Here it comes. It's a deep one. There's a couple of players down. Sakamoto gets a shot away. It's wide. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, as I say, that's the danger. I think Grimes had one the other night. Maybe Radoni as well, was it? But it's that second phase, isn't it? It comes out as it drops to Sakamoto. He knows he's got to take it quick. Nail it's out to him, isn't it? Through his legs. Drags it past that post.
The top for Ben Wilson. It's come out the area. Oh, Liza Mayenda is lurking. So has been booted.
Well, he puts his foot through Anthony Patterson. It sails through to Wilson there, and he doesn't really deal with it. Having to come out of his box.
Ball's back in play. Enzo Lefebvre. Enzo Lefebvre. Enzo Lefebvre looking for Mayenda. Grimes goes down. It's a free kick.
Yeah, almost, wasn't it? Works his way through, looking for a little give and go with Liza Mayenda.
Now Radoni. Enzo Lefebvre gets back into position. Whoa. Almost on the end of Liza Mayenda's toe. Forward by Kitching. Humes across. Down the line, Roberts. Roberts, too much in front of Dan Neil, allows Chris. It's a late one. It's a late one. Play continues. Sheath on the ground. Radoni. Trouble here for Sunderland. Out from Dan Ballard.
Oh, he's back on his feet.
Oh, he's gone down again. Oh, that was never.
Tell you what,
the second one's not a free kick. But he was just annoyed at the first
give
one.
And go, he pulls him back. Do you know what? I was thinking he could have got booked for the first one, Patrick Roberts, and then he's pulled him down on the second one. Dan Ballard again, no good position in the middle. Deals with the ball in. This is the first one now, let's have a look. Yeah, he catches him left ankle, doesn't he?
Tricky situation.
Not too much there though. Sheath, he was back on his feet when the ball come out to him.
Yeah, I mean, he was never hurt.
Keep an eye on Thomas, main man from set pieces, 4 goals from centre back. Bobby Thomas.
Kitchen's lurking as well at the back stick. Comes in from Grimes. Oh, it's a tasty delivery. Sunderland need to get the ball back. Sakamoto fancies a clip in.
Trouble.
Last-ditch clearance from Dennis Serkin. That was close, Danny.
Just a bit panic stations back there. Dan Ballard gets the head on the first one, doesn't he? And it's a scramble when it comes back in.
Van Evac. Sunderland player goes down. What's happened?
What's happened there?
Thomas involved.
Thomas, is it?
Yep. Thomas gets a yellow card. He's done something to Patrick Roberts. This game's boiling over, Danny.
Wondering who's seen that there. The ball's over this side of the pitch. I'm thinking the referee's looking in this direction, but something's gone on. Let's have a look. There's that ball in now. Decent ball in. Here is Dan Ballard. Anthony Patterson comes to get involved. And then this one here now. They're overloaded at the far post. Free header. And then, oh, it's Rudoni, isn't it? Doesn't get anything on it. Top of your picture. Yeah, he's having a quick look there. Then it's still going on. Well, he's looking this way, the ref.
That's shoving the top end of the chest, if anything. Patrick makes the most of it.
Thomas in the book, was it?
Yep. 4 players in the book now. 33 minutes played. Luke O'Nien.
Spin.
And a Serkin. Hasn't really got going down the flanks yet.
No. I'd see him driving forward or opening his body out and playing forward.
Dan Neil looking for the ball. Switches on. Oh, he just got his angles wrong there because Enzo Lefebvre was asking for it.
acres there. Van Ivac's gone really narrow and he's got 20-30 yards. Enzo on the switch. It's just not quite clicking in there other than, say, Elijah Mayenda's run, that solo effort. We've been a little bit loose when the opportunity's there for us on the counter-attack. Crowd still trying to get the lads going.
Mayenda almost getting there again as Wilson takes it, moves it on. Bobby Thomas. Manivac. Charge down. Isidore over the top, looking for Elijah Mayenda. Wilson's come out.
Yeah, midfielder deep.
Gonna come back over the top. Serkin gets there.
Yeah, as Isidore drops the ball off. Yeah, I mean, obviously you've got the 2-man midfield in there who are deep trying to screen. And then when we nick it on the counter-attack there, ball goes forward early. There's a big distance, 30-40 yards between the strikers and the midfield. There we go again.
Dan Neil, options left and right. He chooses Elijah Mayenda. Mayenda takes it on. It's Elijah Mayenda. Oh, it just stumbles. He's getting some good positions though. Ballard. Colossal. Needs to find a pass. Just gets caught under Job's feet. Might break for Hadji Wright. Luke O'Nien's gone with him. A lot of work to do here for Hadji Wright. Goes back. Van Evac. Hadji Wright prepares the cross. Goes all the way through. Verdoni.
Oh.
Over the top from
Yeah,
Sakamoto.
Mark Johnson just bobbles into him, doesn't it? Again, finds its way to that far post. Mason Clark. But we've got to be better in there on that turnover. Just allows it to run through, and it's Rodoni again. He scuffs it, doesn't he? And then it's just behind. Sakamoto can't sort his feet out in time. Skies it over the bar. Frustration again there. Again, Sunderland counter-attack. Dan Neil into Elijah Mayenda. They turn the ball over. You just feel it's there for Sunderland for a little bit cuter and tidy on the ball going forward. Find the back of the net.
Joe with a header. Sunderland players convinced it's their throw.
Coming off his back, isn't it? Yeah. Got to be careful. Patrick Roberts, yeah, he's on that yellow card. It's loose touch there.
Sheaf. Got out by Dan Ballard. Who else?
He's enjoying himself out there, Dan Ballard, isn't he? Just on a little stretch there.
Picking up where he left off.
1 or 2 injuries this season.
Yeah, will he be feeling that? Played a lot of minutes, didn't he, the other night? First time in a long while.
Yeah, it's coming back in, isn't it, being out, and then the occasion as well.
Serkin reads it. Job moves it on. Now Daniel has space in the middle. He carries it. Sheaf is on his back. Daniel still carrying it. Gets it back with Wilson Isidore. Looking for Dennis Serkin. Can't find him. Ball's still there to be won. Radoni turns. They've got a man over.
Oh, we're in trouble.
And that's where it's gone. And from Mason Clark. Shapes up. Radoni. Sunderland get men back.
Ballard again, excellent.
Roberts wins it back for Sunderland, moves it on. Enzo the Fair, the whole of we aside him on their feet. Roaring Sunderland on. Eliza Mayenda drops the shoulder.
Oh. Well, game has opened up, hasn't it, end to end. Here we go again.
It's got some pace through this game, left to right, right to left. Oh, I'm breathless.
Settles down again now. Players getting back to their shape, having a breather. Oof.
Moves again as Coventry City are in possession. Sakamoto up against Dennis Serkin. Sakamoto allowed to move in on the left foot. A couple of players go down. Oh, Radoni just pokes it over, but the referee's pointing for a free kick to Sunderland, is it? Oh, goal kick.
Goal kick, isn't it? Yeah. I think 1 or 2 Coventry players asking for a penalty there. Is it Radoni? Yeah, it is. And coming together, Anthony Patterson. But again, just keep your eye on the top of the picture there. Patrick's got to get back in and help Trey. You see he's got 2 there. Radoni comes narrow, Mason Clark's in behind him, just cushions it down. And then, no.
Is he giving the free kick on the challenge on Ballard?
Yeah, down. Maybe then. Was it Hadji right on him?
So when you see the referee point...
You thought he'd give a penalty?
Well, I didn't. I might have done for a moment. And I wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
I was not the only one. Right, this game has been breathless, and this is an opportunity for both sets of players to get some tactics and some fluids on board, Danny. Yeah. It's been warm here on Weir side.
5 minutes before the break, yeah, but open, hasn't it, the last 5 minutes or so there, end-to-end basketball match. And in a way, you'd say that probably suits Sunderland, you know, with the players we got on the counter-attack, but we've not made the most of it so far, and that's frustrating. You can hear it in the crowd as soon as we turn it over, and then massive pocket of space for Coventry, then pick the ball up and drive forward at our back line. Yeah, just see Simon Moore there going out for a warm-up there. Hopefully Anthony Patterson's okay. Coming together with Jack Radoni. Yeah, I just see Dan Neil there gesturing. I think of the first goal the other night where Enzo picked it up in that pocket of space, and where did the 2 forwards go? Pulled out wide, didn't they? Dragged them wide. I think when you see Wilson Isidore back on the replay of that one there, when Dan Neil receives it, it was Enzo, the 2 of them in the middle of the pitch, and then Wilson Isidore just makes a run straight through the middle of him. I think Dan's just saying, just pull out wide there, drag the centre-backs out of the middle, give him a decision to make.
Anthony Patterson back on his feet. Crowder on theirs as well.
He's okay, the big man.
We will restart. I think it's a goal kick.
Who's the happier of the 2 managers at this moment in time?
Well, Lampard won't be as happy because they're still behind in the tie, of course.
Yeah, almost.
And they have had possession again.
They've had a couple of openings, haven't they, that similar to that one there with Radoni, but hasn't. I think he has given a free kick in the end there on Dan Ballard looking at it. But they've had a few moments. Ours has come from counter-attacks, and obviously that big chance for Elijah Mayenda, which he created and went past 2 players on his own. So I think Regis probably think we should have made the most of some of them opportunities on the counter, which we haven't done. And at the same time, from Frank Lampard's point of view, we think we've had some good ball going in the box, and we haven't we haven't taken a good opportunity ourselves.
And to get something on it, and then Job comes and robs it for Sunderland. Job goes to the left for Enzo Lafay, who puts it across. He'll get back on his feet and go again. Mayenda slipped. Sunderland throw. Those breaks from Sunderland must be putting the fear of God into those Coventry defenders, Danny.
Centre circle, how many times have we stolen off Coventry there, haven't we? Yeah. It was Joe, wasn't it, that occasion, I think.
Sirkin up against Sakamoto, Sunderland throw. Enzo Lafay drops the shoulder. Does Van Ivak get a touch? No. He's injured there, Lafay. He's off the pitch though, so play will continue. It won't make a difference, it won't stop the game.
Yeah, just eases him off the pitch, doesn't he? He's out now, one of the centre forwards is going to have to drop in. He's back.
He's back. Enzo Lafay is back on the pitch and sprinting back to help his side. Couple of minutes to go till half-time. Coventry in possession again. Efron Mason Clark on that left-hand side, looking to try and get a cross in.
Volkswagen King doesn't dive in, does he? Slows Mason Clark up.
Ball's back in play. Stolen by Isidore. Mayenda tries to put it over the head of the Coventry player. Thomas walks onto it. Sakamoto, he'll try and get in on his left foot. In fact, he moves it forward for Van Ivak. Read by Luke O'Nien. Isidore.
Come on. 2v.
Mayenda. 2v2. Mayenda trying to poke it through. Sunderland hold the ship.
To be fair, give Coventry credit there. 3 or 4 got back in to help out.
Vidoni. Oh, I feel that was soft against Dennis Sirkin.
Just think Eliza Mayenda there. I know he's at left-footed and he wants to come inside, but he back himself and go on the outside.
Taking it quickly. Vidoni. Sheaf. Van Ivak. Crosses one, comes up Dennis Sirkin. 30 seconds or so to go of normal time in the first half. Third corner for Coventry. Sunderland haven't had any yet. We anticipate about 3 minutes added time. On Friday night, Coventry had 10 corners. Sunderland only had 4. That's the stat at the top of the page that counts, Danny.
It is indeed, yeah.
Grimes takes his first corner from this side as we see it from the now Jimmy Montgomery stand, which was unveiled before kick-off. In from Grimes, busy penalty area, out by Eliza Mayenda, screams of get out as Sakamoto takes it. 3 minutes added on, bodies on the ground.
Man down in the middle, Vidoni again. Back on his feet, got to squeeze up here, staying deep Sunderland, not good out the box.
Comes in again, opportunity for Vidoni, heads it down. But a free kick's been given for a shove.
Ballard, is it?
Ballard's down.
Yeah.
Oh, Sunderland fans living on the nerves at the moment.
You can see there now, fans there, they want to squeeze up. You see the back 7 or 8 in there, just waiting for the ball to come back in. Just keep your eye on Ballard. Yeah, it's Kitchen, isn't it? Stupid, really, from Kitchen there. No ball's coming back in, just keep your eye on him there. Vidoni's probably going to win the header. It's okay, Dan Ballard back on his feet. Now, I was going to say 2 minutes left, but you know, that would be that before the break. Need to go again.
Out from Anthony Patterson, Sunderland player goes down, nothing given. Job, Enzo Lafay, Luke O'Nien, Dan Ballard. Trey Hume. Patrick Roberts just come off his foot. Coventry come back at Sunderland. This is Verdoni. Roberts getting back behind the ball. Got to be careful here, Patrick Roberts. In fact, Sunderland get the
dive. Yeah.
Dive.
Frank Lampard's not happy down below us.
Well, he booked.
Well,
Wilson isn't though for the dive earlier.
Dive earlier on, yeah.
So
let's have a look.
If the referee thinks this is a dive, let's have a look.
Yeah, well, he's gone down.
He's
handballed there, hasn't he, as well, yeah. Yeah, it could be a yellow card. It should be, yeah.
It's a tense watch for those Sunderland fans. Even tenser for those Sky Blues fans. Sunderland throw. De Silva's furious with the assistant
just
over there.
Patrick Robertson, doesn't he? I think he wants a free kick. Feels that Patrick's a piece of his shirt.
O'Nien. Free header for Coventry City. And Ballard will tidy up. Sheaf turns into trouble. And that's half-time.
As I say that, you felt like that half dragged on. We'll wait till you get through this 45 minutes, Frankie. It's going to feel like forever. Can the lads, take one of those opportunities on the counter-attack and give us a little bit of breathing space? Coventry are going to have to come on at some stage and have a good go. They've had a couple of opportunities.
That allows chances and opportunity. Yeah. Job with the header down. Coventry pushing their formation high up early in the second half. Kitching is about to receive it and has in fact bypassed him for Grimes. Everyone over the halfway line pretty much for Coventry City. They know what they have to do. Different maybe team talks there,
yeah,
Danny.
I thought early on they forced it a little bit, didn't they? 3 or 4 balls, long balls sailing through to Anthony Patterson, and then they come into it a little bit more, and Sakamoto again, like he did on Friday night, put balls into the box. That's a foul.
Caught the back of
Daniel thinks he could just nick past him there, he catches him on his calf, and 1 minute on the clock, early opportunity now for Coventry to put a ball in that Sunderland box. Sunderland there set up sort of zonal really, 4-5 stripes here just off the 6-yard box. It's going to be the outswinger from Matt Grimes.
In from Grimes, dangerous ball in.
Ballard again.
Bonivak goes back to Wilson.
Yeah, it's good reaction to Elijah Mayenne, goes to press him as well. Edge of the box, sends him back home.
Coming together between Trey Hume.
Offside.
And Mason Efron Clark, was it?
Yeah, flags up anyway. Looks a bit bemused there. Matt Grimes, you see the linesman gesturing to him. Let's have a look. Well, just keep your eye on it there. Yeah, and he interferes, doesn't he? Is it Trey Hume, I think, is it? Yeah, blocks him off. It's a good call from the linesman. Yeah, Matt Grimes, he isn't offside, and that's why he looks a bit bemused. It's Mason Clark in the middle, blocking Trey Hume off.
So many people just getting back to their feet. They're finding their voice again. And Ivan chases. Coventry through on the far side. Sunderland fans know what they can do to get their side over the line, and they have not disappointed. in their tens of thousands. Then Sheaf has it, works it to Sakamoto. It's been all Coventry this second half so far. Ball's popped in and Patterson comes and gathers.
That's what we said on Friday night, wasn't it? Van Ewijk got into that position, stood the ball up for Rodoni to get the equaliser. That occasion though, Anthony Patterson, he's alive to it, he's out to it. Yeah, just trying to stand it up, I think maybe. You see Rodoni pulls edge of the 6-yard box there, on the right side of your picture, looking for the cutback.
Out from Patterson. Mayenda couldn't get there. Can Wilson, Isidore? Nope.
No, got to do more. The two of them there. Ball up to Mayenda. Got to do more on Kitchen, and then Isidore as well on Matt Grimes. Too easy.
Ball through for Sheaf. Ball through for Haji Wright. He goes down. Well, is that a dive then?
Well,
is that a dive?
It's one or the other, isn't it? Surely if he doesn't give the free kick.
Listen, Isidore was booked for that.
Let's have a look now.
Exactly the same circumstances.
It's Hume, isn't it?
Feels the presence of Hume and chucks himself down.
Well, you go back to the one at Bristol City where I think Trey Hume did just a little clip there. That one I'm not sure. No, Haji Wright, he's looking for it, and it should be a yellow card. As you say, you can't put one player for it. In the first half, Wilson Isidore. Let's Haji Wright off.
Sheaf. Van Ewijk. Thomas. Now Grimes.
Try and get going here, Sunderland.
De Silva.
Take back first 5 minutes of this second half into their own half.
This is Kitching. Coventry moving through the gears. Kitching up against Dan Ballard, gets a cross in. Stopped by Job. Sunderland living dangerously.
Does really well there. Just gets a yard on Dan Ballard, and then Job fills the space at the near post. See him here now. Good reactions from him as Dan Ballard comes across. Goes to ground, takes care of it. But they've started well, Coventry. Start the second half.
Matt Grimes will take this. Every one of Sunderland's players.
Pushing going on there, just put down Luke 9.
It's a flat one.
There you go.
Oh, his play goes down. It's Van Ewijk.
Strike. Oh. Yeah, maybe look closer from up here. I think he's dragged it well wide. But yeah, that's a concern for me. We're bringing everyone back, but they've got 2 or 3 players free edge of the box. Just keep your eye on it there. Now, we don't need everybody back in there. If they've got 3 players plus the keeper spare, we don't need 11 picking up 5 or 6 players. Somebody's got to release edge of the box, split them. Yeah, drills it, doesn't he? So he's drifting well wide.
Hume inside. Job heads it on. Enzo Lefebvre can't take full control of the ball. Sakamoto goes again. Referee plays on. No foul this time. Now Sirkin just hesitated with the ball. Rodoni.
Enzo Lefebvre was not.
Brings down Job. Sunderland free kick. The pressure is relieved momentarily.
Yeah.
Job takes it quickly to Dan Neil. Now Patrick Roberts walks into De Silva. Big challenge coming in from Trey Hume. And again! Inadvertently plays it across the pitch towards Haji Wright.
That's a 60-yard diag, isn't it? Concerned faces there.
I know how she feels.
I'm with them. Yeah.
Such a huge game for this football club. Bobby Thomas. Rodoni. Liam Kitching. Ephron Mason Clark. Goes down, referee gives a free kick.
Yeah, Trey comes flying in on the first one, doesn't get there, then he tries to get back in his wrong side. Just shunts Mason Clark in the back. It's touch corner of the box, doesn't it? See here now. Yeah, silly from Trey. Look, he's got Dan Neil, he's got Patrick Roberts there. Doesn't need to make that challenge. I'd say there's one or two concerned faces in the crowd. I think that man there, Regis LeBou, be concerned as well. Start of the second half.
Matt Grimes will take this. A very dangerous situation for Sunderland. A player goes down. And Dennis Serkin chases it.
I think it was Ballard again in there. Gets his head on it.
They've taken it quickly, Danny.
Out.
They're being told. A foul throw again. I think it's another foul throw, Danny.
Ronnie like that time, was it? Not Sakamoto again, was it? It looks bemused. Not happy with the referee. So if we'll see it back, but a little breather for Sunderland. I was just thinking, looking there, to give it 5 minutes maybe from our point of view, look to a changes, but looking down below as there's 5 Coventry subs out warming up.
Flicked on. Thomas goes back to Wilson. Wilson Isidore chases Ben Wilson. Ballard. Enzo Lefebvre. Dan Neil. Eliza Mayenda. Patrick Roberts. Patrick Roberts. Trey Hume.
Oh!
Still a play goes down. Nothing given. Play on. Now Job. Job still has it. Enzo Lefebvre. Patrick Roberts now. Deflection. Sunderland's first corner of the night.
Well, half shot of a penalty now. Was it Dennis Serkin? I think Sakamoto wrong side. They both end up on the floor. Referee waves it away though. See it back on the replay here now. Trey Humes puts it back, doesn't he? Let's have a look. No,
Going down a bit, Dennis.
Both going down, yeah. Looking for it. I think Dennis Serkin loses his foot in a bit.
Well, the Roker end are all on their feet, trying to suck that ball in from behind the goal. As Sunderland prepare to take their first corner of the evening in the 55th minute. Enzo Lefebvre will deliver. Serkin and Ballard. They're close. Free kick.
Yeah, Thomas gets his head. He gets himself free actually. Ballard. Luke O'Nien bumps his man out of it.
Ten minutes gone in this second half. It's been all Coventry.
Yeah, Sunderland, last minute or so, just having a little breather, aren't they? Half an opportunity.
Grimes. De Silva. Looks from Mayenda. De Silva. Grimes gets the cross in. It's a deep one. Sakamoto won't get there. Well, he does. Ball had gone out. He's hurt himself as well.
Yeah, it just gets a little nudge off Dennis Serkin, doesn't he? Battle continues with those two on the far side. I think he'll be reasonably happy, Frank Lampard. Yes, they haven't got the goal yet, but they've been decent for 10 minutes or so at the start of this second half, Coventry. Coventry fans look a little bit more concerned though. Stayed in.
Sunderland throw. There's a few shots of handball there.
Yes, with it.
Sunderland fans starting to find their voice again in loud numbers. And they haven't had much to go on in the second half. Hume, Mayenda trying to hold off sky blue shirts. Dan Neil looking for Wilson Isidore. Wilson Isidore moves it on. Dennis Serkin. Serkin puts it in. It's Enzo Lefebvre. Then Roberts pulls the shot.
You know, we work it really well from right to left, and I want a little bit more from Enzo. You know, drive at your man one-on-one, use your quick feet. Here now, look, get him into the box. 1v1, yeah, takes the easy option on the cutback. It eventually finds its way to Patrick Roberts, and it's a nothing really. Yeah, he's got to roll Dan Neil in. Going past him on the outside, asking for it. See Patrick's reaction, he knows. I just think they're looking at Frank Lampard, coaching staff there, they're looking at a change maybe.
Ballard gets there. Rodoni gets a second, Job competing for the other one. Big shot's a handball, but Roberts tries to clear it. De Silva walks onto this one. Defended by Luke O'Nien. Wilson jumps. Half-hearted. As Grimes clears it out wide. Efron Mason-Clark. Efron Mason-Clark goes again. He'll get the cross in.
Ball.
It's a deep one. It's Ballard who gets there. Sakamoto will try and watch it out for the corner.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened. Fifth corner now for Cov. We're coming up to the hour mark, Danny. No changes yet.
Yeah, there's one or two Sunderland players. Romain Mundle just making his way back in. Leo Kjelda's out there, Chris Rigg as well. Alan Brown, just a few having a warm-up. Maybe thinking about it, Regis Labrie.
Brandon Thomas Asante looks like he's getting stripped.
Yeah.
Not just yet, though.
Ellis Sims out there as well, having a warm-up.
Front post delivery defended by Sunderland. Milan Vanivac goes back to Ben Wilson.
Good from Enzo Lefebvre.
Enzo Lefebvre is chasing it. Gets his side up a few yards. Is that a foul? Referee says yes. He was clattered. Wilson is a door.
Yeah, does well there. Better from Wilson. That header, the one went up to him a minute ago there, a bit half-hearted, as you say there, but he does well for his team. With that one, just gets in front of Grimes. Hour mark now, 2/3 of the way through. Frankie, not long.
I'm not looking at that. I can't. This is going to be a very long
way to go.
Half an hour. Well, O'Nien's forward ball didn't work out.
Loose one. Bobby Thomas there shoves it out of play on the far side. Yeah, bit of space as well. Baccarini there. Word of advice or two for Regis Labrie.
Something could be in here. Wilson is it. Oh, he's looking for the cheeky ball through for Eliza Mayenda. Sheaf just gets pulled back by Enzo Lefebvre. He might get a card for that when the ball stops. Good stop from Patrick Roberts.
Oh, do you know what? He's thinking about the referee, but he's let that one slide. Enzo Lefebvre.
Ben Sheaf just wants to get on with the game. That's why he's played it to Matt Grimes. Got good width here, Coventry City. Sakamoto moves it on. Cross comes in from Vanivac. Stopped by Dennis Serkin. Another corner for Coventry City. Changes a foot soon.
More Sunderland subs out for the warm-up there. Tommy Watson goes out as well.
This will be the last time you see Tommy Watson in a red and white shirt at the Stadium of Light, having already secured a move to Premier League Brighton. Ball comes in from the corner. Patterson doesn't get there. Dan Neil just has to try and smash it away. There's no one to hit.
Yeah, I think fine touch on the far side.
Ball comes again. Job gets there. Bedoni. Sakamoto. Ball's going to drop for Wright, who stumbles.
Footing. So, after the edge of the box there. Andrew Wright's not sure. I'm not sure. He loses his footing in the box, doesn't he? He's asking how. Let's have a look here now. This one here. Oh, yeah, he catches a stray arm. It's not a foul, it's an accident. Does he give handball?
Well, he slips over there. That's...
No, I think he's given handball. The linesman's on the far side. He tries to bring it down on his chest.
Andrew Wright.
Yep.
Everyone on the feet again. Can you hear this at home? Can you hear this around the world? Some atmosphere, and it keeps on trying to ignite, Danny, to the next level.
Yeah, God help us if they score.
Job jumps. Van Ivak. Sliced by Dennis Serkin. Luca 9 helps him out. Enzo Lafayette tries to get there, it's taken out. Free kick Sunderland.
It's just got a little bit scrappy, hasn't it? Free kicks here and there, but suits Sunderland though. He's not going to have many nails left at the end of the night.
Dan Ballard moves it on. Trey Hume gets past his man, goes inside, looking for support. Goes back to Dan Neil. Sunderland stringing a few passes together. It's been few and far between in the second half. Remember, we'll be back on air post-game no matter what happens. Here on SFC Live. Just overplays it, kept inside. Eliza Mayenda gets on the end of it. And he's still going, Eliza Mayenda. He wins the corner.
In the end, yeah. No, he gets the crowd goal as well.
Oh, he's got his shades on.
Yes, good as that. Ball just drops between there. It's a little flick from Patrick, rolls around the corner into his path. Space to drive into.
Every time Sunderland player goes to a different end of the stadium, they get a hero's welcome. Short one. Lafayette moves it. Lukonayan clips it. Shot comes in!
Oh! Lafayette, was it? It's Trey Hume. That's well worked, isn't it? Lovely ball from Luke. Stands it up to our post, and Trey Hume, keep your eye on him, top of your picture. Gets himself free. And bang. Down to the keeper's right-hand side. I'd say it's a comfortable save in the end, isn't it? Trey tries to just sneak it inside that near post.
Another Sunderland corner, their third of the evening. Enzo Lafayette takes it! Lukonayan drills it back in. Oh, there's a bit of a collision on the penalty area.
Oh,
Wilson!
Stop in there, he's got to be careful.
Ben Wilson shoving Job. Wilson Isidore goes across to help out. Referee stops the game.
Yeah, Job just says, I'm trying to get help, what's he doing? Can have eyes in the back of his head here, Andy Madley.
It's Job who's going to get a telling off here. It's a yellow card for Job.
Yeah, well, again, we'll see it back now, whether the linesman's... Let's have a look here. Ball gets whipped in, coming together.
Well,
keeper throws him back there. I think just have a little square up. I think, yeah, they've both been booked, haven't they?
Yeah. What's happened? I think Sunderland fans had the ball.
Sunderland had the ball, didn't they? Yeah. There now. It's ended up at the feet of Ben Wilson for the goal kick.
Dan Ballard with another header, and another, he's kicked in the head there! Kicked in the head by Rodoni. Why is the referee waving it away? He has been kicked in the head, regardless if it's on purpose or not. Referee
high boots,
just...
isn't it? Yeah, free kick. I think he deems it a free kick. It's kicking off as well down on the touchline below us. So he puts his head in where it is, doesn't he, Dan Ballard? Then he's okay. I think it's accidental from Rodoni there. Dan Ballard wins the first one, it comes back in and he's just trying to bring it down. And again, Dan Ballard dips his head in, catches one.
Can Trey Hume get there? Just can't. Be a change for Coventry City. Out from Ben Wilson. Trey Hume gets there. It's going to be Josh Eccles coming on, the number 28. For Coventry City, midfielder. De Silva. And from Mason Clark. Matt Grimes. Ben Sheaf. He'll not want to come off. Van Ivak. Sakamoto. Ball comes in. Not clear yet, Sheaf. Sunderland try and step out, but they can't get the ball.
Deal with it.
Patterson can't. Good.
Yeah, good from Anthony Patterson, but he gives Luke O'Nien a shout there. Just for a moment, you think he's getting in between the two of them. Yeah, it's going to be Coventry at first from the bench.
We've moved over the 70-minute mark, Danny. 20 minutes of agony to go, plus added time. Luke O'Nien slips as he tries to play it forward. Now Grimes. Sirkin gets back into position. Thomas. Grimes trying to orchestrate things once again from that deep position. Liam Kitching. Dan Neil takes it, unopposed. Now Patrick Roberts. They've doubled up on Patrick here, and he's all by himself. It's hard situation he put himself in. And from Mason Clark.
Sunderland ball.
Sunderland ball.
Yeah, comes back off his chest.
Trey Hume still going. Change now for Coventry City. Coming off, Ben Sheaf is coming off, the captain.
Yeah, generally obviously more a sitter type in there now. Looking at Eccles, what's he got, 3 goals this season? So Frank Lampard. He's got Matt Grimes in there anyway to sit in front of the back four, hasn't he? Generally gets on the ball and tries to make them play from a deeper position. Allow Eccles to push on a little bit more.
Chris Regan's just been called in from warming up. Roberts trying to wiggle out with it. Eccles with an early touch. Eccles finds Hadji Raidu's in on goal for Coventry City. Ballard does enough. Pulls them up. Coventry players step onto it. And again, Van Ivak.
Sunderland does well there, Dan Ball. It just forces Haji White wide enough, doesn't he, in the end?
Does enough, does enough. He had to be certain. Now Grimes. Sakamoto takes it. Sakamoto prepares for the cross. Uses Van Ivak. Now Thomas. Liam Kitching. Bobby Thomas.
Got to keep the legs going here now. So looking to the last 20 minutes. Big shift on Friday night, and one or two looking a little bit leggy now.
Sakamoto trying to wind up for this cross. Will eventually get one in.
Ball.
When Nyan gets there, Sunderland go out to meet the ball, but it's still Coventry City. Job goes across to meet it. Can Sunderland stop it going for the corner? Yeah. Yes, they can. And they get up the pitch a bit.
Yeah, and I'll be looking to the bench as well, as you say. Having a discussion. Sunderland technical area.
No changes yet for Sunderland.
Getting deeper and deeper now, Sunderland.
How do you avoid that, Danny?
Well, freshen it up a little bit, as I say there. Adrenaline can get you so far, but they put a shift in Friday night, quick turnaround. And it's been a frantic one this evening.
Redoni. Jack Redoni. Van Ivak gets there. Ball comes in. Opportunity and goal. It's Mason Clark to equalise in the tie.
Yeah, just gets across Trey Hume, doesn't he? Again, balls have been coming in. We've defended them well all night. That's all it takes, though. Luke Mann tries to rally them, get them going again. Coventry back on level terms. Got to regroup in 15 minutes. Let's have a look here now. Just in the middle of that, Trey Hume. He knows he's got a man there. He's got Hadji right in his eye line as well for the flat cross. And here, Van Ivak again. Now he's onside, looking nice deeper. Yeah, split second, isn't it? Just reacts a little bit quicker. Mason Clark gets across him. And then just finds that side net in. No chance for Anthony Patterson. Yeah, good finish, just cushions it. Instep there. You can't argue, they've been the better side in this second half. Coventry.
Enzo Lafay is fouled.
Coventry fans, you can hear it, there they are.
75th minute goal from Mason Clark. Sunderland though have a set piece. Job with the header on. Is it going to drop? Almost falling backwards, Dennis Serkin. Sunderland need a goal.
Yeah, just wondering now changes. Say Chris Rigg. Looked like he got called back in 5 minutes or so ago, and almost up to the 80-minute mark here. $46,530 inside the Stadium of Light, watching on, looking on, praying. Eliza Mayenda goes back to Ben Wilson. It's travelling. Serkin gets there. Enzo Lafay slips. He's picked up the yellow card as well, has he? Yeah. Enzo Lafay lost his footing, didn't he? No, he doesn't actually, and he just Kicks him up there. It's caught on two minds with the pass.
Rodoni steps on it. Still Coventry City have it. Sakamoto, Rodoni, challenges go in. Where's it going to drop?
All Coventry, isn't it? Yeah. Bit of unrest in the stadium. You can feel it, the Sunderland fans. Almost dropped. Just brought me a picture again. It's 2v1 again. Trey Hume there. Loses his foot in. Fortunately, runs out of play. Gonna get going, Sunderland.
Sirkin getting himself in. Well, he's pulling away now from Sakamoto. She can't shake him off. Dan Neil brings it. Now Dan Ballard. Trey Hume. Mayenda slips. Sunderland throw. 'Too much on it.
It's good movement from Enzo Lefebvre, goes in feet, spins in behind Van Ewek, and it's just too much of a flat drill ball from Dennis Sirkin in behind. So the fans get going again.
From Ben Wilson, we will see some changes soon. Fourth officials preparing the board as Enzo Lefebvre flicks it forward. Sunderland's front line has just lost a bit of intensity.
It's good footing from Joe. Rodoni.
Roberts, again, on that yellow card, he has to be careful. Goal scorer. Left from Mason Clark running at him. Now De Silva, now Rodoni. In from Matt Grimes, it's a teasing ball.
Yeah, as you say, Frank, we need more at the top end of the pitch now. It's coming back too easy. Wilson Isidor's got to get involved in the game more. Look at that, Mayenda, he goes pressing. Just leaves the boot there. Bobby Thomas.
Frank Lampard's got an issue with the fourth official. From Mason Clark up against Trey Hume. He can't stop the cross. Parson does. We're going to see Chris Rigg in a moment.
Chris Rigg, yeah. I was just wondering about Romain Mundle as well. Last 10 minutes. I mean, if he's fit enough for the bench, surely he can give us 10 minutes.
On that left-hand side at the moment. It's more than 10 minutes at the moment.
Right, yeah, as well. But
hits Enzo Lefebvre. It's actually Dennis Sirkin. Those two are combining and switching all the time on that left side.
yeah, I don't think it was a great ball. It was fizzed at him from 10 yards or so.
Eccles over the top, looking for Hadji Wright. Luke O'Nien will go all the way. Free kick. Luke O'Nien. Going to see Chris Rigg for Wilson Isidore.
Yeah, good round of applause. Well, he struggled second half to get into it, really, hasn't he, Wilson? He's just dropped Chris Rigg in behind. Elijah Mayenda. Get him in and around Matt Grimes. Don't let him dictate play.
Where's Riggy going to sit then? Just behind Eliza? see. Here's Elias Mayenda. He's been left on, the solo striker. Lefebvre looking for Mayenda. Roberts gets there, but he can't get any distance on his header. Spins off the top of his head. Sunderland win it back with Chris Rigg. Now Job. Dan Ballard. Trey Hume was on there. Trey Hume. Dan Neil.
Oh.
And ball!
Oh. He gets away with that, Dan Neil. Loose pass.
Now Job. Can he get there? He can. Will the cross come? It does! It's Chris Rigg! Got his legs tangled up.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Whether does go and head it. Tries to get the volley in, doesn't he? It's just behind him on the left foot.
Ball's back in place. You watch this. It's cleared by Coventry City. Dan Ballard up against Haji Wright, and Ballard gets there. Roberts inside to Trey Hume.
Now Sunderland.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Good switch.
Looking for Dennis Serkin. He gets there.
Oh, handball.
Yeah. 5 minutes left of normal time. As it stands, we're going to extra time, Danny.
Yep, the late shift.
Coventry fans, you can hear at the moment, the Sunderland fans have given everything. Rodoni, Sakamoto. Grimes. Sakamoto. Prepares for a cross. Van Ivak thinks about it. So does Bobby Thomas. Kitching. Sakamoto. Goes again. Still has the ball, Sakamoto. Coventry City frustrating this home crowd, who respond.
From behind.
It's too much on it.
Yeah, just slips away from. He's got to find another gear here, Sunderland. 4 minutes plus stoppage time.
Trey Hume. Rigg. Trying to let it run. And Neil has to get there. Helps it on to Luke O'Nien. Now Enzo Lefebvre. Job. Job caught between two sky blue shirts. He deals with it well. Sunderland fans doing it again, trying to get their team level in this game. As it stands, we're going to extra time. Flick through. Serkin just hits his heels. Eccles clears it desperately. Finds the sky blue shirt and Vidoni.
Back in it.
Sunderland trying to get back. Fudoni waits for assistance. Van Ivak's there. Van Ivak. Mayenda almost gets there.
Let's see, 1 or 2 looking leggy out there now. Game just drops down to walking pace for a moment.
Ball is finally delivered. 09 has to get there. There's a second ball to be won. Job gets there, not very convincingly. Cleared by Chris Rigg, who's looking for Mayenda. Scuffs it a bit. He doesn't find him.
Let's say he finds Mayenda there. He's 1-on-1, isn't he? Running from the halfway line.
The pressure comes again. Sakamoto stands one up. It comes through to De Silva on the edge. Shot from distance, takes a deflection. Lefebvre can't stop it. He might now. He's got the throw in.
So in the end, yeah, it's a breather for Sunderland, but get nervy back there. Saying getting deeper and deeper. Regis will be looking for that full-time whistle.
Well, Reedy knows all about how to win.
He's just taking it in his stride there, Reedy, isn't he? Puff of the cheeks.
As we move into, we've moved into the final minute of normal time. How many do you think added on? 2, 3? Go 3.
Yeah, 3. Go 3. Oh,
Job, caught in possession.
Yeah, do you know what we're doing? We're going back to where we were a few weeks ago, where we're overplaying in our own half. We're unsure, we're a little bit nervy instead of playing forward and getting caught on the ball.
Three minutes for Sunderland to find a goal and send themselves to Wembley. Well, so we're heading to extra time here at the Stadium of Light here on SAFC Live, broadcasting around the world. Do not go anywhere. It's taken short. Grimes takes it. I don't think Sunderland were fully awake there. Sakamoto now looks for the little clip in. Grimes. Job gets something out of it, comes back in. Lefebvre has to stop the corner. Comes back again immediately. Someone just can't get hold of the ball.
Yeah, can't get out.
2 minutes left.
Coventry sends blood after it.
Sakamoto, back post. De Silva's there. Corner ball.
Yeah, I think it was. Comes off Patrick Roberts, the far post.
In added time. Coventry have a big corner. Matt Grimes knows how big this could be. As we approach the final minute of added time before what would be extra time. Unless either team can find a goal now. Ballard gets there. Grimes goes again. Ballard gets there. Eliza Mayenda.
Don't lose the ball.
He's lost the ball. De Silva. Challenge is going in. Mayenda gets up. Sakamoto clips it forward. Enzo Lefebvre rides a challenge. Sunderland trying to get up the field. This is horrible. Horrible. Horrible for the nerves. 30 seconds left of added time. Van Ivak. Sakamoto. Goes in. Oh no!
Oh.
Haji Wright fluffed his lines.
Yeah, that's what they look for. Again, Sakamoto just shifts it, doesn't he? Feeds a lovely ball in there and look at the reaction. Lampard thinks that's it. Big chance, Haji Wright. Just keep your eye on there, just gets between the two centre-backs. Off the back of Dan Ballard, in fact.
That's it, Danny.
And that's
full time.
full time.
We keep going till the end. So we're just going to give it a minute or so, I think, for Romain Mundle.
Yeah, stripped and ready to go, wasn't he? But then nobody's made way. Just give him a run up and down, freshen him up, get ready to go.
Right, here we go then. Dan Ballard has to get there. He goes out for an early corner for Coventry City.
He gets it well there, Mason Clark, doesn't he? Trey Hume doesn't lose out too many headers.
Everyone returning back to their seats.
Coventry continue where they left off, really, on the front foot. The corner.
30 seconds into the first half of added time. Sunderland shirts rush to the ball. Grimes will try and stick it in again. Now Sakamoto is going to cross to meet it. Darkness now on Weir's side. A bit of fog rolls in. Sakamoto. Dan Neil goes to meet Sakamoto. Tricky as ever. De Silva finding space here. Coventry City, and the ball goes in. There's a couple of players down. Luke O'Nien goes to meet it from Van Ivak. The header goes in, and it goes wide. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, just rest amongst the fans. Yeah, as you say there, they continue where they left off. Coventry penning Sunderland back into their own box.
Right, Mundle will be coming on now.
See that one again. It's Sakamoto, isn't it? Just gets there ahead of Joe. Can't direct it on target. One or two asking for the corner. It's not happening.
Can't go on yet, Romain Mundle. Daniel tries to bring it down, but Coventry just beating the Sunderland players to the ball every time at the moment. Chris Rigg chases it. De Silva.
Fourth officials making Romain Mundle tape on his socks there. Red tape.
Sakamoto goes inside. Goes back on his right foot. Finds Van Ivak. He can deliver as well on his left. O'Nien gets there. Hadji right on the edge. Ball pumped forward towards Eliza Mayenda. He's got nothing to work with there though. Sunderland fans getting increasingly frustrated. They just haven't offered anything offensively in this
half time, hasn't it, since then?
Time.
Really, yeah.
Eccles. Sunderland chasing the ball at the moment. And from Mason Clark, moves it on. Eccles, Grimes, Eccles.
The fans around us shout and get up every time they bump the ball back. Coventry. Handball, Mason Clark. Is that change finally going to happen? Bit of a strange one. You know, why wait a minute after going into extra time? Just make it at the break. Patrick Roberts making way.
Well, Romain Mundle's a game changer. We know that. He's been out injured though, like so many of our stars at points this season.
Yeah, just have a look. Chris Rigg's gone out to that right side for Patrick, and Enzo's dropped in that central area just in behind Eliza Mayenda. try and get some possession in the game. Bit of a breather.
And they're trying to get around his man. And from Thomas. Right jumps, Ballard beats him to it. Ball just jumps up for Joe, but he manages to get there. So there's Luke O'Nien, Anthony Patterson. Chris Rigg trying to get the ball back for Sunderland. Eccles takes it unchallenged in the middle. Now Sakamoto. It's been a nuisance in every game between Sunderland and Coventry. Mundle does well. And now Lefay. Now Sirkin. Now Dan Neil. Come on, Sunderland. Trey Hume. Looks for Mayenda.
Oh, yeah, difficult one. He's just got to try and feed it in between the two centre-backs into his path there. Trey Hume. Go.
Job. Dan Neil floats one to the right-hand side. That'll be met by Trey Hume. Brings it down lovely. Hume. Strike goes in from Chris Rigg. Couldn't get it past the defender. And there's a race on here. Passing comes. Gets it right. Sakamoto spins off his head. Mundle heads it back. Enzo Lefay! It's Enzo Lefay!
Oh, shoot!
It's back on! Oh!
Trying to be too nice, trying to put it on a plate for Eliza Mayenda, pull the trigger.
A flash of a moment for Sunderland.
Just didn't back himself, did he? I know he's on the left side, but 12, 13 yards out there.
Lefay with the flick. Not strong enough in the challenge, though. Oh, Van Eva gets there, so does O'Nien though, and Mundle clears it, looking for Mayenda, goes to Grimes. Grimes. Oh, about the shot there for a moment, I think. Sakamoto, they stick to the plan. Grimes again. Grimes. Sunderland fans again trying to lift their side. Eccles pulls the shot.
Corner ball.
Corner.
Yeah, just edging the way up the pitch, and then Sunderland don't really come and engage. They just Coventry keep going 4 or 5 yards forward, and Sunderland keep dropping 4 or 5 yards back. And then eventually see it opens up there. Just comes off the back of Luke O'Nien. Eccles pulling the trigger. Mist rolling into the Stadium of Light.
In from Grimes, Patterson comes, header from Job, Sakamoto fires it back in, it'll be fired back in by De Silva, Patterson comes!
That's that.
Ball played forward, Mayenda hasn't given this up, Van Eva gets there, plays off Mayenda.
Yeah, good from the end there. Put pressure on him there. Does well, Anthony Patterson. Just about gets there, doesn't he? Claws it away.
Liam Kitching. Left from Mason Clark. Oh, he's gone down right outside the edge.
Yeah.
Trey Hume doesn't agree.
Yeah, he goes past Trey Hume. I don't know what he does well there, Mason. He plays for it. He just puts the brakes on. He knows Trey Hume's coming back at him. Bumps into the back of him again. Watch. This one there skips past him. There, see, he almost runs into Trey Hume, makes the contact, wins inside a free kick. Been good tonight, Mason Clark.
This is a dangerous set piece.
I'm just wondering, Matt Grimes stood over it there. We're going to put a right footer on as well, maybe fizz it in at Anthony Patterson. No, they've walked away. Just looking at the cutback edge of the box as well. Is anybody going to step out there? Look. De Silva waiting for it. Edge of the D.
Yep.
Left foot.
It's right in the mixer. Sunderland ride it out. In from Van Evac.
Counter.
I think he can get it, but he haven't got it yet.
Oh.
Well, the Sunderland fans feel Dan Neil played the ball.
Let's have a look. Sakamoto, they come and press him. Oh, do you know what he does? He toes the ball and then he clatters into him after. That's the first strike, isn't it? Van Eva gets away from Trey Hume. They're away Sunderland.
Grimes stands over it, as he does with the set pieces for Coventry City. He's clipped it. A couple of Sunderland players come together, and there's a wild shot over the top from Liam Kitching.
Drops for him, it's inviting, isn't it, for the centre-back? On his left foot as well.
Job and Ballard come together, clashing heads.
It's the seconds, isn't it? Yeah. So, be right to pull the trigger, but
it's always going wide. We've
control
restarted. Dennis Serkin looks downfield, has to check his run. Well, only a couple of minutes left of this first half, Danny. We've added time. Ball's played through, looking for Job.
Go.
Eliza Mayenda fouled.
Good tackle.
No, says the referee.
Yeah, I think he timed it well, Ackles there. Just showed enough of the ball to him. Eliza Mayenda.
O'Nien steps in. Dennis Serkin. Enzo Lefebvre. Dan Neil. Can't find Enzo Lefebvre. They'll try and get it back, Dan Neil.
Don't foul, don't foul.
Sunderland thought. Here's Mundle. Mundle delivers one.
Oh, what a ball.
Sunderland corner.
Yeah, it's good defending as well. Kitchen. Fizzed in, isn't it? Bending in towards the keeper.
Final minute of the first half of added time here at the Stadium of Light.
Treshwick as well coming in at the far post.
Enzo Lefebvre will take it. Romain Mundle's there as well for the short option. It's taken short. Lefebvre gets it back. He'll cross right-footed. It's a deep one. It's kept alive. Where's it going to drop? It's in the air again. Van Evak's under it. He's gone down. I think he slipped more than anything. The assistant gives a throw into Sunderland.
He lost his footing. It looked like he fouled Job, didn't he? Like, and Job's asking the question as well. Yeah, like slid into him by bit of an accident, but
nonetheless.
Yeah.
Enzo Lafay floats one. Trey Hume pulls one back. Job on it. 1 minute will be added on. Coventry survive. Eccles.
Chris Rigg done well there, just getting back in. I've been Trey Hume out, still in that full-back position.
Big shift to Sakamoto. Sirkin follows it, reads it, finds Enzo Lafay. Lafay pulls out the bounce. Well, 9 watches that. In the weir side, Night Sky and Job puts the afterburners on, goes the other way. Daniel does the same. Eliza Mayenda turns into blue shirts but keeps the ball. Slips as he finds Enzo Lafay. Final few seconds of added time. Romain Mundle, the crowd are on the feet. Mundle goes inside. Mundle floats across in. That's the end.
Yeah, come to life, Sunderland. The last 5 minutes or so there. Found the legs again. Couple of these.
Right then, everyone. Big 15 minutes. Could define a season, Danny Collins.
Yeah, as I say there, you've got to dig deep now. I say the legs will be hurting. Lactic acid kicking in. Oh, big prize at the end of it. Neither side, as I said there, want it to go to penalties. Big pressure. Said just before the break there, last 5 minutes or so, just felt like Sunderland have found their legs again, getting a few passes in, trying to get the ball out to Romain Mundle. Left hand side.
Eliza Mayanda takes it, gets on his way, wins a throw in. All Sunderland need is a goal. That would take them through. Forward from O'Nien. Mayenda's offside, he'll have to leave it. Chris Rigg isn't though. Chris Rigg has got goal side. Rigg, Enzo Lafay. Now Dan Neil. Romain Mundle's wide. It's Mundle. Enzo Lafay. Mundle trying to get round Sakamoto, he can't.
Yeah, see what Enzo Lafay's looking for, a little give and go. Mundle's not interested though. He lends it to him. Sakamoto, fair play to him, he does well defensively. He's put the right shift in, hasn't he? Up and down that Coventry right hand side.
Well, I haven't mentioned it yet, but if it stays like this, Danny, it will go to penalties. It's always a lottery, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
I think Coventry are thinking about a change here.
I've never been involved in one myself. It's never not taking one. No, well, going back years ago, I was Chester Doncaster, but I didn't actually step up. I think it was 6th or 7th in line, didn't get that far.
Well, we're a little bit away from that scenario just yet. Let's hope Sunderland can do it in normal, well, in extra time. O'Nien striding out, looking for options. Romain Mundle gets it. Surrounded by sky blue shirts, Sunderland get the throw.
He does well there, Luke O'Nien there. Not a lot of space to work in.
He's out of position. Dan Neil slotted in. Dan Ballard. Big ask for him to play all these minutes. Chris Rigg's in here. Rigg puts it across.
Goal. Oh!
Mundle denied.
Excellent from Chris Rigg. It's there for Romain Mundle. Just with the firm side foot finish.
Now Job. Sunderland fans on their feet around the stadium. That was close, wasn't it? That was very close. I think Brandon Thomas-Asante's preparing to come on for Coventry City. Now Job. Looking for Dan Neil. Dan Neil. Looking for Romain Mundle. Sunderland have a corner.
Yeah, much better from Sunderland. Coventry all of a sudden looking a little bit lethargic. There's that opportunity again, just keeping out there. Romain Mundle coming onto it, and it's Eccles, isn't it, getting back there with the left foot. Thomas on the line in behind him as well. Yeah, it's a difficult one. Look, there's 3-4 blue shirts in front of him there.
Corner comes in. Keeper comes and gets there. 9 puts it back in. Hume strikes it. Not sure who that came off. Grimes, it's a late one on Grimes from Chris Rigg. I think he...
Yeah, do you know what? I think he's actually
pulled out of it.
Slipped past him, to be fair. Grimes back on his feet, he's okay.
Rigg gets a yellow card.
I think it's Eccles that stayed down there. Took that one off Trey Hume.
F1 missing. Clark, the goal scorer, makes way for Brandon Thomas Asante.
Yeah, back at his goal there now. Just split second, isn't it? Just gets across. Trey Hume cushions it into that far corner. Those Coventry fans enjoyed it. The top tier.
Thomas Asante's gone to the left-hand side. I just prefer to play down the middle. Adji Wright retains his spot there. Followed by Ben Wilson. Ballard wins the header again. Enzo Lafayette. Bit of skill from him. Forward by Chris Rigg, looking for Eliza Mayenda. Thomas looks leggy, he puts it back to Ben Wilson. Eliza Mayenda chases this one. Wilson takes a touch. Not convincing. Now Job. Mayenda slips. Getting pulled back. Free kick Sunderland. They take it quickly. Enzo Lafayette. Now Job. Need to try and work it wide if they can. Referee's in the way. Now Ballard goes back to Anthony Patterson. Sunderland will try and come out the other side with Luke O'Nien. Now Dan Neil. Apologies if you can hear any bad language. Tensions are high here.
Spots the runner, Trey Hume. Drags it. Big switch.
Ten minutes left. Out from Ben Wilson. Luke O'Nien goes to meet it. Cushions it. Finds Romain Mundle. Slightly behind Dennis Serkin, but he gets there. Now Dan Ballard. Sunderland look for solutions. Trey Hume goes inside. Dan Neil moves it on to Job. Now Job. Romain Mundle goes inside. Looking for support, looking for help. Oh, he's played in Brandon Thomas Asante. There's a chance here, and there's a man over as well. Sunderland getting numbers back, but Luke O'Nien does well. Gets the ball, then goes down. Free kick Sunderland. And that's got the crowd up.
Yeah, well, couple of mistakes to it. Romain tries the cross-field pass, gets cut out, and then Dan Ballard, who's been immaculate all evening, dives in, doesn't get there. And the centre-half partners across to cover for him.
Just one moment. That's all these Sunderland fans want. Trey Hume. Cleared by Eccles. Sakamoto doesn't get there with the first one. Serkin hooks it clear. Van Ivak knocks it out. Sunderland can build from this throw in.
Yeah, just took from Opel. We try and get the ball out to Romain. You know, Van Ivak, 90 minutes the other night. He's deep into extra time again this evening. Romain Mundle, yes, he's not played a lot of football, but he's been training, he's fresh. Get the ball out to him, one-on-one.
Here's Dan Ballard. Trey Hume. Eliza Mayenda slips. Sunderland throw. Trey Hume. Seven minutes left of normal time. Daniel pulls away from a couple of sky blue shirts. Enzo Lefebvre to Job. Now Dennis Serkin. Romain Mundle's with him. Mundle stepping inside. Now Lefebvre. Sunderland have an opportunity. Charge down. Lefebvre gets it back. Recycles it. Looking for Dan Neil. Dan Neil takes it on. Shoots.
All of a sudden it's Coventry happy to sit in, isn't it? Allowing Sunderland to dictate play. Fans can sense it as well. What, 6 minutes or so left? Can they go on and get the winner?
Sunderland were to score, they would go to Wembley. And Lefebvre's caught in possession. Madoni gives it to Brandon Thomas-Asante. He'll not give it up easily. Sunderland get it back and come forward with Dan Neil. Chris Rigg. Rigg crosses it early. It's a deep one. And Van Ivak does just enough. Sunderland corner, the 6th of the evening.
Yeah, man down in the middle as well. Just it's 2v1 as well. It's just over the top there.
It's Eccles who's gone down. Eccles, the substitute.
Yes, that one there is the little dangling ankle one. Great block. He's made a couple since he's come on, Eccles. Looks like he's holding his left hamstring though. Not that.
I'm going to see a change. Frank Lampard stopped the physio going on.
Yeah.
They're trying to make a change instead.
Going to be substituted. He doesn't want to come off. Allen waiting to come on.
It's Eccles who was the substitute himself. The ball's gone up. So Eccles goes off. And Jamie Allen goes on.
He's made 2 or 3 good blocks since he's come on, Eccles. Make him wait. Jamie Allen. It's going to be the in-swinger. Look at that 6-yard box, absolutely loaded.
Well, you know what's going to happen. If there's any kind of movement in there, the referee's just going to go free kick. Any kind of pulling and tugging. Four minutes left. Plus added time. Sunderland looking at their bench as well as we await Sunderland's 6th corner. And will eventually come in. Front post, it's gone for a goal kick after all that.
It's a bit flat, isn't it? 6-yard box.
No, they took the sting out of that, Coventry. They knew what they were doing with the change there. Don't go to bed just yet. Job jumps. No Sunderland shirt on the end. Dennis Serkin competes with Sakamoto, out by Luke O'Nien. Ball bounces. Enzo Lefebvre chases. Wide for Ben Wilson. Job again. Now Mundle. Just held up. Romain Mundle slides in, doesn't get there. Ball is free. Passing has come. Midfield is warming up. Final couple of minutes of normal time. If it stays like this, we're going to penalties.
Job's asking for it. He's made a couple of runs there. Eventually gets it into feet.
It's not going to run out though, and Van Ibak has to deal with it. Oh, just in front of Lefebvre, stretches tiredly towards the ball.
Grimes turned it down as well. Thomas Asante's on his way there. Could have put him in behind.
We await added time at the end of this grueling encounter at the Stadium of Light. Everyone's still here on Weir's side, deep into the night. It's 10:30 local time. Grimes.
Oh,
Brandon Thomas Asante.
corner ball.
In the final minute, Coventry get a corner. The 10th of the evening.
Up there, Frank Lampard looks to the sky. It's a big opportunity. Almost the last kick of the game. He can't watch. He's having a little peep.
Sunderland need to defend this corner as we await added time at the end of the extra time. And it goes in over the top. How many minutes is going to be added on? 2 minutes.
Big chance. Thomas again gets on the end of it, just can't get over the top of it.
Leo Hjelde is going to come on. Some tired bodies out there.
Dennis Serkin. It is straight swap at full back. Got up on that far side. Does he fancy a penalty, Leo? Does he?
Oh, we'll see. Right, a couple of minutes left of added time before penalties, or at least the possibility of. Can Lefebvre get there? Kicked into the stand by Kitching. Hume wants it back.
Found it.
Can he cross it?
Ball. Oh.
Sunderland corner. This is it. Come on.
Mundell tries to get there. It's a lovely ball in from Frantic, bending away from the keeper. The ender's on his heels a little bit. We thought last opportunity of the game corner from the other end of the pitch. Well, Sunderland have got one themselves. 20 seconds or so.
Everyone on their feet. The crowd doing their best to see Sunderland get a goal. If they can. It will be so loud. So deserved
right
after
on top
this
of the
season.
keeper.
Lefebvre takes the corner. Ballard! Yeah!
Deserves it. It's our big man. It's been immense. Over the two legs.
We have liftoff here on Weir side! Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable.
I've never seen scenes like it here at the Stadium of Light! I've never seen scenes like it!
Flares are off. Yeah, those Coventry players can't believe it, but look at him there. Absolute beast. Not just in Sunderland's box, but he popped up the other end with the goods. And he's probably, almost certainly, sent Sunderland to Wembley.
Wow! What a noise!
If it is, let's have a look. Oh, it does really well, yes. The knock down as well on the side of the crossbar. Oh, what a header that is. And Regis and the staff, they love it.
These are famous scenes. These will live long in the memory. We are Sunderland. And we could be headed to Wembley.
Well, Dennis Erkin's still involved in the celebrations there on the far side. You know, I was just about to say, before the corner was taken, if one man deserves to put us into the final, it's that man there, coming back into the side, Friday night, man of the match. And again this evening, alongside Luke O'Nien, it's been immense.
Well, we'll be down pitch side following tonight's game, no matter what happens. This is a big minute or so. Sunderland need to be focused. You know what happened down at the CBS?
Yeah.
That's it! That's it! That's it! Sunderland are going to Wembley in the Championship playoff final! Yes!
Unbelievable. What a game, what a tie. Been fantastic. Credit to Coventry as well, Frank Lampard's men. Been excellent this evening. Second half dominated. First half of extra time as well. But massive character from those Sunderland players to come back into it. And big Dan Ballard steps up. There he is. What a night on Wearside.